Waking up to Good Morning Idaho.
And you're waking up on a very important day.
Friday.
Friday.
The weekend is upon us. But it's not just FRI Day, it's also FRY Day. And that's why Jay Bates is out in the On Your Side courtyard with the guys in the valley who make fries the best. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, guys. That's right. Friday with a Y is something I've been looking forward to for about a month and a half. Jordan Crema joining us here from Boise Fry Company. Thanks for getting up early, man.
Of course, not a problem.
All right, so tell me about Boise Fry Company. Where did this idea of, man, we're potato, we're fry. Wait, everybody has that idea. I mean, it's potatoes, it's fries, it's Idaho. This is a great idea.
So our owner, Blake Lingle, and his partner, Riley Hutchinson, he got together with him one day and just had the idea, why are the fries always the second, the side? Why can't the fries be the main course? And so the concept was born, and, our first location on Broadway got set up, and we started doing our thing, and people really liked us, so we've been doing it ever since.
For the record, I always vote for them for best hamburger, too, but that's a whole other day earlier in the year. All right, so we're going to do fries, but we're not just going to do regular fries. You've got all kinds of different fries. Talk us through, how many different kinds of potatoes and why you guys do so many different fries.
So in our stores, we'll usually have anywhere from 6 to 7 potatoes. We'll always have your standard russet. 80% of your fries are made out of the standard russet.
Okay.
Your next most popular is a gold potato. Everybody's seen a Yukon gold potato. They've got a real nice buttery taste to them. These russets tend to be a little more starchy, but that's that potato taste that everybody loves.
Okay. And it looks like you got sweet potatoes too. What are the purple ones?
Actually, so they're sweet potatoes, but they're a yam branded sweet potato. Okay. So they're going to be a little bit more fibrous than your standard sweet potato. They've got this yellow color you can see as well.
Yeah.
You can almost see the sugars coming out of it on the side there. And they're going to be a little bit more of a caramely taste, where the sweets are generally just sweet.
All right, so why don't we'll get your assistant, Marco, to help us start cutting up some potatoes. I do want to get back to the purple ones. Where do the purple ones come from? Marco, if you want to start chopping them up, you and AJ can show everybody how you guys do that. Tell me about purple ones.
Potatoes are originally a Peruvian potato. We get them from Idaho.
That's some fancy potatoes.
Oh, yeah. They've got a real earthy, nutty taste to them. They're high in antioxidants. They're a really healthy potato for you.
That just looks fun. Let's be honest, Marco. Are you getting a good workout over there?
Sometimes with the sweets or the yams.
All right, so once you get these all cut up, you've told me that the next step is blanching. What is blanching?
So blanching just means that we're going to cook them at a lower temperature, and then we're going to rest them to cook them at a higher temperature to get them nice and crispy. This blanch is essentially going to make the inside of the fry nice and mashy.
So this is essentially a twice-cooked potato is the secret to French fries.
It's the Belgian style of cooking it.
Man, I have never got that right in all the years. So what we're going to do, we're going to start frying up some potatoes here a little bit. We'll show you how to do that in our next segment. And then a little bit later, I promised you guys I would bring you some inside. We're going to dish it all up inside for the Good Morning Idaho crew, including Karen.
All right, yeah, and she was very upset that
She's
she hasn't gotten any
clapping
before.
at that announcement. That's
Thank you,
pretty
Jay.
exciting. Thank you,
More
Jay.
to come.
I need one of those.
I know.
Things.
Rather, it's knives.
Whatever that
knives
is.
are dumb.
Yeah, now
All right.
now I feel like my
5:14
kitchen
now.
is lacking.
I
All right,
know.
coming Friday, not Friday, but FRY.
It makes me wonder if they always schedule it to fall on a Friday. I don't know. But Jay Bates is learning a lot about fries themselves, just right outside the studio in the On Your Side courtyard. Good morning, Jay.
You guys are killing my diet right now. Slurpees, French fries. What else is next? Ugh, whipped cream probably. All right, so we're out here with Jordan Crema. That was not a joke, sorry. We're going to start frying up some fries. We got them all cut from Marco. So walk us through the process. Where do we go next?
So after we've cut them into water, they've been washed off, we'll take them, we'll put them into a basket like this.
Yep.
Take them right over to the fryer.
Now, you called this process not frying, but blanching. What is blanching exactly?
So blanching is just going to be cooking them initially to kind of soften them up. It's going to be at a lower temperature. And what it's going to do is it's going to get that skin nice and bubbly. It's going to get the inside nice and soft. Then when we let them sit, they'll rest, and then we'll crank the temperature on the oil up and flash fry them so they get nice and crispy on the outside.
What is the secret, if there's one thing, to really good French fries?
Love.
Love. You gotta love your fries. It comes from your heart?
Yeah.
All right. So this is only going to take a couple of minutes, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get to the next phase, and you guys go crazy when you get to this phase. As if that isn't enough that you've got all kinds of different potatoes, how many different salts and sauces and everything are you given?
So on any given day, we have about 9 to 10 salts, and then we've got about 8 sauces that we'll have regularly, rotating seasonal sauces as well.
This isn't Spencer Blake's French fries, no. This is gourmet French fries. We'll be serving that up coming up a little bit later. Plus, you won't believe how many potatoes these guys go through in a day. We'll talk about that and a lot more coming up on Good Morning Idaho.
You won't believe how many potatoes I can go through in a day, Jay.
Or maybe in a morning.
I can handle gourmet French fries. I don't know what he was getting at by that.
I know. All right, Jay, thank you so much. And their salts and their sauces are amazing. I think there's some huckleberry something. Anyway,
Wow.
Friday, not Friday, but FRY.
It makes me wonder if they always schedule it to fall on a Friday. I don't know. But Jay Bates is learning a lot about fries themselves, just right outside the studio in the On Your Side courtyard. Good morning, Jay.
You guys are killing my diet right now. Slurpees, French fries. What else is next? Ugh, whipped cream probably. All right, so we're out here with Jordan Crema. That was not a joke, sorry. We're going to start frying up some fries. We got them all cut from Marco. So walk us through the process. Where do we go next?
So after we've cut them into water, they've been washed off, we'll take them, we'll put them into a basket like this.
Yep.
Take them right over to the fryer.
Now, you called this process not frying, but blanching. What is blanching exactly?
So blanching is just going to be cooking them initially to kind of soften them up. It's going to be at a lower temperature. And what it's going to do is it's going to get that skin nice and bubbly. It's going to get the inside nice and soft. Then when we let them sit, they'll rest, and then we'll crank the temperature on the oil up and flash fry them so they get nice and crispy on the outside.
What is the secret, if there's one thing, to really good French fries?
Love.
Love. You got to love your fries. It comes from your heart?
Yeah.
All right. So this is only going to take a couple of minutes, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get to the next phase, and you guys go crazy when you get to this phase. As if that isn't enough that you've got all kinds of different potatoes, how many different salts and sauces and everything are you given?
So on any given day, we have about 9 to 10 salts, and then we've got about 8 sauces that we'll have regularly, rotating seasonal sauces as well.
This isn't Spencer Blake's French fries, no. This is gourmet French fries. We'll be serving that up coming up a little bit later. Plus, you won't believe how many potatoes these guys go through in a day. We'll talk about that and a lot more coming up on Good Morning Idaho.
You won't believe how many potatoes I can go through in a day, Jay.
Or maybe in a morning.
I can handle gourmet French fries. I don't know what he was getting at by that.
I know. All right, Jay, thank you so much. And their salts and their sauces are amazing. I think there's some huckleberry something. Anyway,
Wow, on French fries.
Yes, it's good stuff. So we will talk about that later. Also, we are talking about one of the best tee shots of all time at the Scottish Open.
Paul Gerke has morning sports next.
Good morning, Idaho. Thanks for waking up with us. It is 5:46 right now on your Friday morning. If you have some outdoor activities to take care of today, I suggest maybe doing it earlier in the day while they are still not quite as scorching temperatures outside. Right now, we are sitting at 70 degrees in Boise, already in the mid-70s in Ontario. Cooler, Mountain Home sitting at 67, Stanley 43 degrees right now, McCall 52, and this is going to warm up significantly throughout the day today. So we'll see temperatures very similar to our high temperatures yesterday. We hit the upper 90s in the Treasure Valley, Boise, and Mountain Home hitting 98 degrees, 99 for Ontario, and they may hit above that triple-digit mark today, maybe 100 or 101 degrees, depending on when we get those clouds this afternoon. McCall hit 86 degrees yesterday and Stanley 83. So we take a look at our satellite map. Throughout the last couple of hours, you can see those light showers that were kind of moving through our area late in the evening yesterday have kind of dissipated, and those clouds are kind of disappearing, and we'll see mostly sunny skies throughout the first half of the day today. As those clouds disappear, you'll see that clearing up, and we'll see a good amount of sunshine for the first half of the day. A bigger picture will show this storm system kind of rotating may bring some bands of clouds and possibly some rain or thunder showers to the east central mountains. We will see that cloud cover here in the Treasure Valley, however, so it may affect the temperature a little bit, intensifying that heat, though, across the western seaboard and the northwest. Really seeing those warm, hot summer temperatures, and those are going to be here to stay. A look at this weekend will show some thunderstorms moving to our east, possibly lingering in Saturday in the Treasure Valley. Could see a thunderstorm Saturday, even in the mountain areas as well. So something to keep an eye on if you're making plans for the weekend. Sunday may be the better outdoor day. Today in the Treasure Valley, increasing clouds throughout the afternoon, highs around 100 degrees for the Treasure Valley. Northwest winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour, nothing too light. Some gusts maybe up to 25 miles per hour. However, Magic Valley will also have some light winds, switching directions throughout the day as those clouds may move in, but should be about 10 to 15 miles per hour with highs around the mid-90s. West Central Mountains will see a hot but pleasant day. 80s for Cascade and McCall. Everywhere else we'll see the 90s, 92 in Donnelly, Garden Valley 98, mostly sunny with some increasing clouds possible coming in throughout the evening. East Central Mountains could see some thunderstorms this afternoon, just here and there, isolated thunderstorms, mostly sunny though for the first half of the day. 85 for the high in Stanley, 86 in Sun Valley, and 90s for other areas. Extended forecast shows 99 for our high today in Boise. A chance of seeing some thunderstorms Saturday, scorching temperatures Sunday and Monday, hitting 100 degrees or higher, and mid-90s for the rest of the week. Rachel Spencer.
All right, thanks a lot, Karen. Well, it's 5:48, so we want to get you updated on some sports news.
And for that, we turn it over to Sports Director Paul Gerke for the Morning Sports Report.
In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, an enormous supercomputer spends 7.5 million years calculating the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. Its answer, 42. The problem is that nobody knows the question. Now, the question could be, how many runs have the Hawks scored in their last 4 games? The answer is 42. Boise looking to add to that total last night in the series finale against Hillsboro at a sweaty Memorial Stadium. The Meridian Yankees in attendance, including the future anchor of this show, Camden Edmonds. Look out, Spencer, he's coming for you. He saw the Hops hop out to an early lead, courtesy cleanup hitter Jake Mayers, who takes Trevor Clifton all the way to the wall, scoring the first run of the ball game. It was still 1-zip Hillsboro in the third. Runners on second and third for George Roberts. He grounds out but adds another digit to the scoreboard. Boise tried to answer with 2 outs in the bottom half. Jeffrey Baez and Rashad Crawford both contribute base knocks. The Hawks would come up empty in the third, though. They'd score 3 in the fourth, but go on to lose 9-3. Now, because the Hawks lost last night, they're 2 games behind the Hops in the Northwest League South Division. One of the big reasons for the team's recent resurgence has been outfielder Rashad Crawford. After hitting .269 with 7 ribbies in his first 20 games as a Hawk, Crawford went on a tear in his next 3, going 8 for 14 and driving in 10 runs. He went 1 for 4 last night. Rashad's batting average is now .313, the best on the team. Speaking of the best, this is one of the best tee shots you're ever going to see. It comes from Rory McIlroy in the first round of the Scottish Open yesterday. He drives the green on the 13th hole, 436 yards through the air. The group ahead of him is still up there putting. Just get out of the way. McIlroy shot a 7 under 64. He sits atop the leaderboard after 18 holes of play. Phil Mickelson is 4 strokes back at 3 under par. Back in Boise, the Big I Junior Golf Classic concluded at Shadow Valley. Greg Law carded a tournament best 5 under in 2 days on the links. He's headed to the National Championship in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Hayden Ritter will join him there. Cade Crossland will be an alternate. The girls group was dominated by Haley Nist, who shot a 1 under 143. Kara Martin and Sierra Haar came in 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Finally, a quick check on the Tour de France, which completed its 6th stage yesterday. A 194-kilometer jaunt from Arras to Reims. German sprinter Andrew Greipel crossed the finish line first, claiming his 12th career Grand Tour stage win. Italy's Vincenzo Nibali still retains the overall lead. We've got some pretty elite bikers coming to Boise for the Twilight Criterium tomorrow. I'll be there live, sweating in the sun for you. That's a look at sports this morning. I'm Paul Gerke.
That's dedication, Paul. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, it is going to be a hot day for a bike ride. You pointed out on that tee shot, that huge, long shot. The camera couldn't even find the ball.
Yeah, he was like right there where he expected the ball to land.
Yep.
And, let's
Keep going,
pan over to the green.
going.
Wow.
Pretty impressive. That's not what mine looked like.
We did not hit 400 yards when we went golfing for Out and About.
I was happy with 4 yards. All right, coming up next today, whether you love her or hate her or love to hate her, she's coming back to daytime TV. What a longtime former co-host had to say about the return of Rosie O'Donnell and whether she thinks it'll be good for the show.
This show, however, is good for you. Yes. Just start talking.
Kathy, Beth, Terry.
Welcome back to Good Morning Idaho. We certainly are happy it's Friday here, and we're moving on to some entertainment news where the nominations are out for this year's Emmy Awards. Game of Thrones fans are going to be absolutely thrilled.
They are. The HBO series snapped up 19 nominations Thursday, becoming the most nominated show this year. AMC's Breaking Bad was also nominated for Outstanding Drama, along with star Bryan Cranston for lead actor, as the series came to an end. It ended after the Emmys last year, so it still could qualify for this year, even though it seems like forever ago since we've seen that show, right? Newcomers include True Detective, Orange is the New Black, and Silicon Valley. On the comedy side, one of my faves, Modern Family, is trying to win a 5th Emmy Award for Outstanding Show. The Emmy Awards will be hosted by Late Night's Seth Meyers. That happens on August 25th.
And now from the small screen to the big screen, where apes are taking over. Dawn of the Planet Apes hits theaters today. In this one, the animals think they've taken over the world after a disease outbreak wipes out humanity. Some humans survived, though, and both sides end up on the brink of war. Dawn of the Planet of Apes is rated PG-13.
And you've heard it by now, Rosie O'Donnell is officially back and has some viewpoints she'll soon share with you on The View. On Thursday, the show tweeted, "It's official. ABC confirms Rosie O'Donnell returns as co-host of The View with moderator Whoopi Goldberg for season 18. 18 seasons of any show. Sounds like a lot. O'Donnell will start in the fall."
Remember, she was on it, what, 7 years ago? For one
It's
season.
been a while, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, she said she didn't enjoy it as much because she didn't want to argue for a living. But I feel like that's kind of what the show is anymore.
That's all they do. They just
She came back, so
Yeah,
I guess
they
she's
just
ready for it now.
Maybe she is ready now, 7 years later.
That's one of the things that made The View famous, right? Was her argument with Elizabeth Hasselbeck, or arguments. I mean, there were many of them.
Which is being replayed yesterday, so it's still living on.
Yeah.
Anyway, no one's arguing with you about the weather because you can't argue with hot.
It's fact.
Can you?
It's going to be really
Yeah.
hot. If that's not your thing, then maybe you will want to argue with me, but please don't. It's going to be 99 today.
No,
probably
it's not.
It will.
Okay.
Possibly seeing a thunderstorm on Saturday in Boise, pushing 99 degrees again, and then Sunday into Monday we'll be pushing that triple-digit mark and mid-90s here to stay. So it's going to be, even my forecast says hot, 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 hot.
With a scorching in between. Let's not forget that.
Scorching hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
Scorching. It just changes.
Scorching hot, hot.
There you go.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
That's it.
Karen adding a verse.
New
I
song.
like it.
All right, time right now, 5:56. And coming up next today, even though some gym members are up in arms that their workout locations shut down without notice, there actually may be some good news amid all of the confusion.
And right now, a good view from our Ford dealer shower cam high atop the Grove Hotel. Good morning, Idaho.
You're waking up to Good Morning Idaho with news, traffic, and weather on the 6s.
Man, we timed this show well. We're starting the second hour, and it's 6 o'clock right on the dot. Good morning, Idaho. I'm Spencer Blake.
And I'm Rachel Garceau alongside Karen Lair, who's in for Bree today. And I'll let you know, I mean, a little news secret. It is harder to get things to the minute than you'd think it would be. So welcome to, well, actually, it's 5:59. We didn't even make it.
5:59 on your screen in our studio. It's hit 6 o'clock.
So close.
I'm counting it. I'm counting it.
So close. All right, Karen, what do we got this morning for weather?
Well, looking out the door today, we are looking at temperatures around 70 degrees to start off, so pretty comfortable. Get out there early if you need to do some things outside. Mid to upper 80s by noon, lunch hour, around 87 degrees, and we'll be looking at a high around 98 degrees in Boise this afternoon with some clouds coming in throughout the evening hours, so it could help make things maybe feel not quite as brutally hot if we get some clouds in there this afternoon, so maybe we can hope for clouds.
We'll just chase that little patch of shade around.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Should we do that? Okay.
Move the blanket every 10 minutes or so.
There you go.
Get your cameras out because that'll be fun to watch. All right, Karen, thank you so much. Let's get now to what is new this morning here on Good Morning Idaho.
Police are releasing more details about the shooter who killed a husband, wife, and all but one of their children in their own home in Houston. It was first reported yesterday the gunman was the children's father, but police now say Ron Lee Haskell was actually an estranged uncle, the ex-brother-in-law of the woman killed. Now, there were some warning signs, including a 2008 domestic abuse complaint against Haskell in Logan, Utah, that claimed he dragged his wife by the hair and repeatedly punched her in the head. Haskell is now charged with capital murder. The only surviving family member is a 15-year-old girl who actually called police after she'd been shot in the head. She's expected to make a full recovery.
House Republicans are moving forward with plans to sue the president over Obamacare. Their lawsuit argues President Obama violated the Constitution by delaying a key provision of Obamacare, which is a law they fought to repeal. The White House has called all of this a political stunt. Obama even issued the challenge, though, "So sue me," last week. The House is expected to vote on a resolution for legal action at the end of the month. Well, Body Renew Fitness members are furious 2 days after the gym shut its doors, leaving many customers with unanswered questions.
We're on your side sorting through the details, why this happened, and what it means for you. On your side's Chris Oswald explains what he found.
It's a hard situation, and nobody wins.
A number of unanswered questions after Body Renew Fitness and Tanning locks the doors for good.
It's a shame, you know. Most people don't realize how competitive a market Boise is, you know. It's just such a nice place to live. Lots of active people who want to be in the gym business have chosen to live here.
Matt Carter is the registered agent with the Secretary of State's office for Body Renew Holdings. He says he isn't affiliated with the gyms that closed or current owner Dakota Ralph, despite his LinkedIn profile still listing him as president of Body Renew Fitness.
I sold Dakota the gyms years ago, or the gym, it was one gym at a time. I'm still affiliated with the brand on a national scale.
Carter says he found out about the closures a couple hours before it happened. He wouldn't talk specifics, but many wonder if it's because of financial problems. Was it because of bankruptcy, I guess I should ask?
I don't, even if I knew, I wouldn't share that with you, but I don't know.
On Your Side talked to one woman who manages the property where one of the gyms is located. She told us an eviction notice was placed on the door yesterday for back rent. It was gone this morning when she went to check on the property. On Your Side also discovered Body Renew owner Dakota Ralph is facing collection action. A search of Idaho repository found several small claim suits. Some of them have been dismissed. Others are waiting to be heard in court. For members looking for answers, the gym did send out an email with options. Among them, members billed prior to July 8th will no longer be billed. Members billed on July 9th will have the cost reimbursed in the next few days. And those billed between July 1st and July 8th can use their memberships at Idaho Fitness Factory and Johnny's Fit Club. Members at the Star location can continue to use it.
It's nice to have it here when I want to come. So
when we stopped by Thursday afternoon, we found the gym open with a sign on the door saying someone is currently working to buy the location and operations will continue. That's good news for those who use the Star location.
It's very convenient. I mean, you can come here at any time of the day, 24/7, whenever you want to come work out.
That was Chris Oswald reporting there. And while Body Renew did send out a letter to all members laying out plans on those membership fees, it didn't discuss charges for personal training, which if you've ever done that, you know that can cost like thousands of dollars.
And we have made several unsuccessful attempts now to reach out to owner Dakota Ralph. The Attorney General's office is encouraging anyone with issues about all of this to file a complaint. Well, the Valley County coroner has identified the pilot killed in a plane collision near Cascade. The coroner says it was 45-year-old Michael Bond of Colorado who died in that Monday morning incident. Bond's plane crashed and caused a small fire after colliding with another plane. The pilot of that aircraft, 52-year-old Amy Hoover of Washington, was able to land. Hess says the two pilots were working together. at the time.
Well, after our story this week about elm seed bug infestations in the valley, we've received a number of calls from people dealing with the bugs in their own backyards. Pest control companies are being flooded with those calls from various people. And now Gemtech Pest Control in the Treasure Valley is actually teaming up with a global insecticide manufacturer to conduct a trial on infested homes in Ada County.
From there, we'll compile the data, and we'll be able to help them decide whether or not it will go on the label for these different products. You know, it's an interesting opportunity where homeowners in Ada County have this opportunity to not only get a service for free, but also help out with a biological study.
Now, if you're interested in taking part in the trial, just click the link at IdahoOnYourSide.com.
That is actually really neat, I think, that you can be part of a big study like that.
And it's going to
get
be
your bugs killed.
Yeah, only Ada County, so it's really going to be a global company. So they're focusing right here. Those bugs actually are only in Idaho.
Interesting.
In our country, it's only in Idaho and Ada County especially. So they're going to be doing 15 houses, 3 different products, 5 houses each, and then see what works best.
And free for those homeowners, right?
Free for the homeowners.
There you go.
Worth a
28 days. So yeah, the info's on our website. You can check that out. And those bugs were probably the worst yesterday for those homeowners when it was the warmest yesterday, probably around 5 or 6 degrees when we hit these temperatures, pushing 100 degrees in the Treasure Valley, and that's when those bugs like to come out. So look for some cooler shelter. 99 in Ontario for our high yesterday. McCall hit 86 degrees, 83 over in Stanley yesterday, and we will see temperatures very similar to that probably for the next, I don't know, week, few months, summer, you know. So it's going to be really warm today, so get out there, enjoy it. Earlier in the day, right now, we are sitting at 71 degrees, so already starting to warm up a little bit. A degree jump in the last few minutes in Boise and Ontario, already up to 76 degrees, 67 in Mountain Home. Twin Falls already in the 70s as well. So it's going to be warming up pretty quickly, so get out there, enjoy it. Early on, if you need to, Spencer, as you mentioned earlier, mow your lawn.
Yep, the problem is trying to get early enough so it's not so hot, but late enough so that the dew has had a chance to evaporate.
Because
So
wet grass.
there's that
is
ideal time, and then you're still trying to beat garbage man. So we'll see what happens this morning.
Good luck.
It's a tightrope that he walks
Struggle.
with this lawn mowing. I
could
tell
just do
you
it on
what,
Thursdays, I
it's
guess.
tricky. That would also work. Okay, time right now on your Friday is 6:07, and coming up a little bit later, despite being 100 years old, there's a piece of Nampa history that some people don't want to preserve, and it all has to do with what happens inside.
And we're frying up fries for Friday. We got everything all set up, and when you come back on Good Morning Idaho, we'll tell you why the tink is the secret.
Spencer Blake, Rachel Garceau. Weather on the 6s with Bree Eggers. You're waking up with Good Morning Idaho.
There's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister.
Hello. So before I forget to ask, hello. Brett, when we do the Miss Idaho interview at the debrief, can we use director's chairs? Is that cool with you?
Yeah. Also, do we have a crown that Rachel can wear? She doesn't want to feel inferior.
I have tiara envy. Not Tara envy. That might work.
What is a ghetto blaster?
15.
You're waking up to Good Morning Idaho.
Welcome back, everyone. Fun day here on Good Morning Idaho. It is Friday. We love Fridays, but it actually is National Fry Day. We've been talking about it all morning. It's pretty fun.
And Jay Bates has been live with the Boise Fry Company. Jay, you showed us how quickly they're able to chop those potatoes up and then start frying them. But what really sets them apart from other people is what's about to happen now, I understand.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everything when it comes to gourmet fries, and we'll go through all of that. We've already we've cut the fries, we've blanched the fries. Now we're going to flash fry the fries, if that makes any sense. We're talking about how you have to double fry them to get them that perfect crisp. So Jordan's going to throw them in for about 60 seconds to a minute, and then you told me the way that you know that they're done is how?
You can hear them tink in the bowl. It's a sound.
Tink in the bowl. It's not what you think, Rachel. Don't start giggling. So, all right, as these get going, tell me about the locations, because we know about the Boise Fry Company locations. We got big things on the horizon.
So yeah, we have the 3 stores with our original store, the Broadway location, which will be moving downtown by the end of the summer here. And then our Bound Crossing store was our second store that we opened up. After that store, we opened the one on State Street. That's just State and Glenwood there. And then we just, a couple months ago, opened our first franchise, and that's out in Meridian off of Overland Road.
But this isn't going to just stay in Idaho, company? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, no. By the end of the summer, we should also be in Portland, and by the end of the year, hopefully in Austin.
That's right. The people in Texas and Oregon finally going to get good fries. All right. I don't know how long we were just talking, but I do know how we're going to be able to tell that the fries are almost done, because the tink in the bowl is the thing. So Jordan's going to flip them in here to the bowl. Now, I've seen everybody do this all fancy. Can you do this? I'll get out of your way.
We'll take them over, throw them on a plate here. And with these purple fries, we'll do a little garlic rosemary salt.
Garlic rosemary salt. Mmm.
Then we've got a little ketchup, a little garlic aioli, and a little fry sauce there.
They say that these are their 3 most popular ones. The fry sauce, I have found out, is actually kind of a Western thing. Are you guys... Who came up with fry sauce?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't either. I have no idea. I just know it's great. All right, so those are the yams.
Yam fries, and I like a little spice with my yams. A little sweet, a little spice. So we'll do a little bit of the jalapeno salt on there. And a couple sauces.
So we're going to flash fry up the russets in a little bit as well. And then we're going to bring them inside to you guys, and we'll talk a little bit more about French fries inside. We'll plate these all up and give you guys a shot at them as well.
That's worse news Spencer's had all
good
day.
idea.
That's awesome. Thanks, Jake.
That's a really good idea. I'm excited for that. Purple French fries.
I still don't know if I understand what tink in the bowl is, even after all that. Is it the
I think it's the
when they put it in?
when they do it, and then they shuffle them around in the bowl without them falling out. That's the key part too.
I was distracted by how delicious they looked. I wasn't listening to anything.
Jalapeno salts.
We'll
How do you like
have
the sound
some.
of that?
Thank you.
All right, it's 6.
All right, you probably heard it is National Fry Day, and it is Friday. So we're hanging out, of course, Boise Fry Company. Jordan, we brought everything inside for the anchors. They're hanging out over there working, whatever. So let's talk a little bit more about the sauces. There's like 9 different sauces, 12 different salts. That's like 4,267,000 different combinations that you can make.
Just right off the top of your head there.
Yeah, well, I totally made that number up, let's be honest. Tell me some of the other sauces that you guys got.
So, like we talked about, we've got the ketchup. We make a house spicy ketchup, which is going to be like a real, almost barbecue-y kind of ketchup. Then we've got spicy fry sauce. We've got the garlic aioli. Then we also make a chipotle aioli.
Now, with all these different sauce types and salts and everything, do people still just go to ketchup? Is that where you probably go through the most? Russets, and you can't go wrong on that.
You can't, no. And that's, that's the standard fry taste that everybody knows and loves.
I got to be honest, it's amazing that there's any left, because Spencer has been over here 27 times since this show started early.
Another number you made up.
No.
This is 28.
No, we made the fries. You guys don't get any.
We had to come in.
Fry salt for that.
You obviously can't have any more then, Karen, if the fry
Okay.
salt's going to make you have problems.
All right, so tell everybody again what all the different ones were for these guys while they're all trying.
So on the purples, we've got the garlic rosemary salt, and that's the fry sauce, the garlic aioli, and the ketchup.
And then on
Go ahead. I'll see what I'm going to say in a sec.
on the yams, we've got the jalapeno salt, and the russets have the Cajun salt on them.
Nice. And what I was going to say was, don't ask Jordan what that special little flavor is in the fry sauce.
He won't tell you.
He won't
I'm not
tell
going to tell you.
He won't tell you. It's a secret. I tried, even Love, he won't even admit that maybe it was just the love.
And even if we guess it, you're not going to say yes or no as to what it actually was in the fry sauce.
Am I?
Trade secret, I'm guessing.
There is a little something. It's a very unique fry sauce. It's amazing.
I'm going to
All
make you
these
guys
are good.
actually earn eating all of my fries now. So at the end of the show, you're frying and you're chopping fries.
And I'm eating.
Can we switch them?
Well, there's no more weather at the end of the show.
Making up for all those other ones.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, I've got a question for you. Is Boise Fry Company doing anything special today for National Fry Day?
Just business as usual.
Just coming to Good Morning Idaho, you mean?
Every day's Friday.